minute ago, all I heard at first was you're like the rapist, and I'm like, well, yeah, I definitely don't like that.
I want you to get into.
What if you did say therapist? That's what I heard. Oh no! Got a good future ahead of you, man. I'm looking at pictures.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna look great.
Oh my God.
No!
You're gonna have to start eating colloidal silver to even it out.
Yeah. At least you're gonna be yellow green. Yellow green.
You're gonna be like a Ziploc bag.
At least your teeth will always look very white.
That guy's teeth. That is the. Yeah. His teeth look terrific next to his yellow skin.
And he doesn't even have any. That's the key.
I want you to get into a minor, meaningless argument with
like
your
me.
wife, just so you can say, "Come on, you know I have high bilirubins."
Wait, that's the funny thing. All these people have a hairstyle similar to yours. We were just looking at the saddest old Gilbert syndrome band you've ever seen.
And then you look at the screen. I like that joke so much I did it to me.
I know. I wish it was so good I wish I'd thought of it.
Carla in Wisconsin. Carla, we're late on time. What do you got for me?
My daughter is almost 2 years old, and she has bilirubin issues to where she had surgery at 2.5 weeks where they, removed her gallbladder, connected her small intestine to her liver because she can't break down the bile in her liver.
Wow, she's Premier's 52 years late for that one.
Right.
So it wasn't just super casual like mine where they went, hey, got your blood test back. Looks like your cholesterol's a skosh high. Congratulations on your Gilbert syndrome. Smell you later.
They don't get it.
Not as good as yours, like I did.
Okay, that's good. Thank you, Carla.
I think she said that it was an issue with breaking down the bile.
Bilirubin.
Oh, okay. I thought that she said something like the bile didn't break.
No, she said your skin would look like bile.
I was gonna say, man, that's what caused the fart attack.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm going to end up being like crazy yellow like that?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I assume
I'm going to say,
I said yes, I almost told you to shut up. Even though I just asked you, that would have been my visceral reaction was, I say, hey, do you think I'm going to end up like that? Mike says yes, I go, shut up.
I'm kind of used to that.
I mean, we can't tell you for sure what's going to happen, but all the evidence we've seen so far points in that direction.
Yeah, I mean, so far I haven't seen any positive
I'm
pictures.
really, looks like I'm doing real Mickey Rooney late in my life.
Yeah.
Premier and hot wakes in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. 97.9 GRT rocks. This is Michigan International Speedway. One great weekend, two great races, a lifetime of memories. Tickets start at $35 for the Pure Michigan 400 on August 13th. Kids 12 and under start at $15. Visit mispeedway.com or call 800-354-1010 today. You need a new ride, but your credit is, shall we say, less than pristine. Well, Rightway has you covered with their new Credit Freedom Program. Seriously, now you can leave your namby-pamby credit photo behind Chucko and get your long-lost credit freedom back. Oh, isn't that better? Yes. When the other guys won't, Rightway will. With Rightway's new Credit Freedom Program, you can get into a car, minivan, pickup, or all-wheel drive SUV today. And as always, if Rightway can't get you approved, they'll give you a $200 gift card. And that's no bull. That's just plain telling it like it is. If you can hear my voice, great news, sunshine. There's a Rightway near you. Call 888-RIGHTWAY or get to rightway.com. That's 888-RIGHTWay or hit rightway.com. Shop today, drive today with the new Credit Freedom Program. Today, only at Rightway.
$1,000 down payment of 0 to 25% purchase price required to qualify for the special offer.
Opioid addiction doesn't